Hello friends, I welcome you all. This is chapter 3 of class 7 Geography. Geography class 7 chapter 3 Our Changing Earth. So friends, lithosphere is broken into a number of plates known as the lithospheric plates. You will be surprised to know that these plates move around very slowly, just a few millimeters each year. This is because of movement of the molten magma inside the earth. The molten magma inside the earth move in the circular manner as shown in the activity, like this, like water move in the this pot. The movement of these plates causes change of the surface of the earth. The movement are divided on the basis of the forces which causes them. The forces which act in the interior of the earth are called as endogenic, and the forces that work on the surface of the earth are called as exogenic. Exogenic are the upper surface forces, and the interior forces are the endogenic forces. So it is evolution of the landform. Because of earth movements, there is endogenic. Those are internal forces. Because of them, sudden forces, earthquake, volcano, and landslide happens, and disaster, forest, building mountains like this. Due to exogenic forces, erosion and depositions, erosional and depositional happens, and in the river band and etc. So endogenic force sometimes produce sudden movement and at the other times produce slow movement. Sudden movements like earthquake and volcano cause mass movement, like earthquake and volcano cause mass destruction over the surface of the earth. A volcano is vent opening in the earth crust through which molten material abruptly or suddenly come outside. Erupt suddenly. And similarly, when the lithospheric plate moves, the surface of the earth vibrates. The vibration can travel all around the earth. These vibrations are called earthquakes. The place in the crust where the movement starts is called the focus. The place on the surface above the focus is called the epicenter. Vibrations travel outward from the epicenter as wave. Great damage usually close to the epicenter, and the strength of the decrease away from the center. So there are three types of earthquake waves: P waves or longitudinal wave, S wave or transverse wave, L wave or surface wave. These type are waves. So it is the focal point and it is epicenter, and these are seismic wave. Focus is the where the earthquake occurs. It is the origin of the seismic energy. Although earthquake cannot be predicted, the impact can be certainly be minimized if we are prepared beforehand. So common earthquake prediction method adopted locally by the people, including study animal behavior. Fish in the ponds get agitated, snakes come to the surface. Earthquake is measured with a machine called seismograph. The magnitude of an earthquake is measured on the Richter scale. An earthquake of 2.0 less can be felt only little. An earthquake over 5.0 can cause damage from things falling. A 6.0 or higher magnitude is considered very strong, and 7.0 is classified as major earthquakes. It is machine seismograph. Major landforms. The landscape is being continuously worn away by two processes: weathering and erosion. Weathering is the breaking up of the rocks on the earth's surface. Erosion is the wearing away of landscape by different agents like water, winds, and ice. The eroded material is carried away by or transported by water, wind, etc., and eventually deposited. This process of erosion and deposition create different landform on the surface of surface of earth. There are thousands of small waterfalls in the world. The highest waterfall is Angel Falls of Venezuela in South America. The other waterfalls are Niagara Falls, located on the border between Canada and USA in North America, and Victoria Falls on the border of Zambia and Zimbabwe in Africa. Work of river. The running water in the river erode the landscape when the river tumble at the steep angle over very hard rock or down a steep valley side it form a waterfall. As the river enter the plain, it twists and turns, forming large bend known as the meanders. Due to continuous erosion and deposition along the side of the meander, the ends of meander loop come closer and closer. In due course of time, the meander loop cut off from the river and forms a cut-off lake, also called an oxbow lake. At times, the river overflow its bank. This leads to the flooding of the neighboring areas. As it floods, it deposits a layer of fine soil and other material called sediment along its bank. This leads to the formation of flat, fertile floodplains. The raised banks are called levees. As the river approaches the sea, the speed of flowing water decreases, and river begins to break up into a number of streams called distributaries. The river becomes so slow that it began to deposit its load. Its distributaries form its own mouth. The collection of sediments from all the mouths forms a delta. Work of sea waves. The erosion and deposition of sea waves give rise to coastal landforms. Sea waves continuously stuck at the rocks. Cracks develop over time. They become larger and wider. Thus, hollow-like caves are formed on the rocks. They are called sea caves. As these cavities become bigger and bigger, only the roof of the cavity remains, thus forming sea arcs. Further erosion break the roof and the only walls are left. These wall-like features are called stacks. The steep rocky coast rising almost vertically above the sea water is called sea cliff. The sea wave deposit sediments along the shore forming the beaches. Work of ice. Glaciers are the river of ice which are to erode the landscape by bulldozing soil and stones to expose the solid rocks below. A glacier carve out deep hollows there. As the ice melts, they get filled up with water and become beautiful lakes in the mountains. The material carried by the glaciers, such as rock, big and small, sand and silt, get deposited. These deposits form glacier moraines. Work of wind. Have you ever visited desert? Try to collect some picture of the sand dune. An active agent of erosion and deposition in the desert is wind. In desert, you can see rocks in the shape of mushroom, commonly called mushroom rocks. Wind erode the lower section of the rock more than the upper part. Therefore, such rocks have narrower base and wider top. When the wind blows its left and transports sand from one place to another, when it stops blowing, the sand fall and get deposited into low hill-like structures. These are called sand dunes. When the grains of sand are very fine and light, the wind can carry it over very long distances. When such sand is deposited in the very large area, it is called luges. Large deposit of luge found in China. So these are all erosion and weathering of by the different factors. Factors like river. These all these landforms made by the works of river, either or by sea waves or work ice, glaciers and winds. So all these are factors. Factors are ice, water, air and sea waves. So friends, this is the some MCQs. which is not erosion feature of the sea waves. So sea waves cliff which she gave, so which is not a feature of erosional sea waves. The depositional feature of a glacier, the depositional feature of a glacier is moraine, which is caused by the sudden movement of the earth is volcano, which is caused by the sudden movement of the earth. Sorry. So answer is flood. Flood. Mushroom rocks are found in. So the answer will be volcano due to sudden movements. And also lakes are found in river valleys. So friends, this chapter is completed, and please do like, share and subscribe. And if you have any things you want to share and that I can improve, kindly tell me please, or comment box. Thank you so much friends.